Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dan from WeDoRecoverToday.com. I'm just coming at you with a very specific video this morning, or I should say this afternoon by now, about PAWS, or Post Acute Withdrawal Syndrome. A lot of people in recovery already know about it. It's a very searched topic on YouTube and just on Google in general. So, just wanted to come at you real quick with a short video about it. If you do not know what PAWS is, again, it stands for Post Acute Withdrawal Syndrome. Basically, what happens is after the first 5 to 7 days of the withdrawal that everybody knows about, like the physical part with the vomiting and constant stomach issues and the cramped muscles, things like that. That's the acute physical phase. It lasts, like I said, between 3 to 7 days, I'd say tops. But what a lot of people don't know or are still confused about is PAWS. What happens after the physical stuff starts to wear off and you start to feel a little bit more normal again physically. Basically, in a nutshell, what happens is when you do start to feel better physically, you're going to be on this quote unquote pink cloud for the first maybe few weeks, maybe a month after you drop your drug of choice, where you're conquering the world, or at least you feel like you're conquering the world. You're getting out there. Maybe you went to a football game like I did. Maybe you went to the park, something of that nature. And then 3 weeks, a month later, all of a sudden, out of the blue, randomly you just wake up depressed, or just full of anxiety, or a combination of both, and you just don't know what's going on. And I'm here to tell you that that's very normal. Not every single recovering addict goes through PAWS, but a large majority do, a large enough majority that I feel like I can be pretty general with what I say here. Again, you'll wake up one day out of the blue, just blah, just depressed, just anxious, not feeling like doing anything. Maybe sports, music that you're interested in just doesn't vibe anywhere. You just don't feel it. You're just blah. Everybody knows that feeling of just being blah. Uh, what do you do to overcome that? And if you're supporting somebody in recovery, how do you help them through that phase? PAWS is a very tricky little part of the disease where your brain is pretty much ripe for relapse at that point. Like I said, you're going to randomly wake up without a rhyme or reason and just feel depressed. You're just not going to feel like doing anything, and you can't figure out why. That is your brain healing. Your brain is a very complex, the most complex organ we have in our body. So, even though our bodies are starting to feel better, our brains need to catch up with it. Our dopamine, our serotonin levels are not like that of your average person who's never abused drugs or alcohol. So, for them, something simple as maybe getting a compliment from their boss or going out to a nice dinner after work will trigger those dopamine receptors and make them happy. Whereas for people like us, especially going through PAWS, it just doesn't seem like that normal stuff really makes us quite as happy or happy at all. But that's normal. It's going to last a while, I'm here to tell you. I don't want to sugarcoat anything for you guys. This isn't a 2 week thing that's going to just be okay and you're going to be done with it. Studies suggest, and I can even tell you from my own experience, sometimes it's a 2-3 year process to get through PAWS. So you have to be patient with it. That's my number one step, is be patient. Whether you are the one who's going through it or you're the one helping a loved one through it, you have to be patient. You do not want to overexert yourself when you're feeling this way. I know it's human nature to say, you know what, I'm going to fight through this. I'm going to work. I'm going to that meeting after work. I'm going to my son's ball game. I'm doing this, that, and the other. I'm going to conquer this. And that's great for 2-3 days. And then your body and your mind is just completely worn out. And that will make you ripe for relapse, because your brain's going to start saying, man, I just need a break. Just give me a damn break for just one night, please, God. And you're going to possibly dabble in that. So we want to prevent that from happening. So you don't want to overexert yourself. If you can do certain things, great. I say just do one productive thing, and that's a victory. Whether it's something like going out to take out the trash, mow the lawn, take the dog out for a little walk, small things like that. They're huge victories, and when you're going through PAWS. Obviously, with walks, I love them. They help me out a lot through PAWS. Obviously, I'm not talking about no 6 mile walks or anything like that. I'm saying maybe 4 or 5 blocks with my dog, especially in the fall, because I love the smells and everything. That really got me feeling a little bit better, and I was going through my depression and anxiety related to PAWS, was just getting out there and smelling that fresh air for a little bit. But again, not overexerting myself, not hiking through the whole town with my dog, just maybe a few blocks here and there and come right back, and then go back to just relaxing. Take out the trash, mow the lawn, just something where you can feel like you did something and you accomplished something that day. If you're watching this because a loved one is going through PAWS right now, please support them and understand and be patient. The last thing anybody needs when they've just gone through the hell of physical withdrawals is to be belittled or told, hey, life goes on, get over it, move on. No. If you took out the trash, your significant other or the person you're taking care of took out the trash, say, hey, thanks so much for taking out the trash. I really appreciate it. That was great. Why don't you go sit down and relax? Compliment them on doing the little things like that, because that will help their spirits. They'll feel, you got to remember, we're going to feel a little bit worthless during PAWS because we feel like we can't do what everybody else is doing, even though we're sober now. So letting that person know that, hey, even just by taking out the trash or even just unloading the dishwasher, I'm proud of you. You accomplished something. Now go sit down and relax. While I order a pizza for us or something like that. That's perfect. That makes the person feel like, you know what? This isn't the best time of my life right now, but at least I'm getting something done and my family's proud of me. So I can't stress that enough for people, that love those in recovery. Be patient with them, be understanding, and thank them for even doing the smallest little thing. Because for a lot of us, it's hard to even just get a shower when you're going through that, let alone make it to work and this, that, and the other. You'll wake up one day out of the blue. You may have had a job for 10 years, and just one day out of the blue, you're just going to wake up on a Tuesday morning and just feel like this whoosh of anxiety just come over you, and all of a sudden you feel like you can't make it through the day, you can't do this, that, or the other. That's okay. Take a deep breath. If you need to call out sick one day, mental health day, it's perfectly fine. Take the day off, take care of yourself, pamper yourself in your own way, whether it be a nice long bath, whether it be just wearing some really comfy pajamas and kicking back and watching Netflix, whatever your case is, that's okay. I'm here to tell you that's okay. You don't have to be superhuman right out of the gate. This process takes time. The other thing I would strongly suggest for those who love the ones in recovery, again, back to patience. Be patient with them. Understand this isn't a 2-week thing. This could take a while. And it's not going to be constant, so it's not going to be every day, every waking hour. Hypothetically speaking, you wake up on a Tuesday morning, you have all this anxiety, depression from PAWS, and it may last till Thursday or Friday. You're going to start feeling better again. Then out of the blue, next Wednesday night, bang, it hits you again. There's no rhyme or reason. There's nothing that you can say, okay, because this happened, this is why I'm like this. There's no correlation when it comes to this. It's completely general and out of the blue. So the best thing you can do is just take care of yourself. I personally, and I really strongly suggest others do this too, is take a self-care day. When I was going through PAWS, and even now, 5 years into this sobriety thing, I still dedicate my Sundays to just me. Monday through Saturday, I'm here, I'm working, I'm helping out with the housework, I'm taking care of maybe my son's college applications this, that, or the other, because being busy keeps me sober. But come Sunday morning when I wake up, go to church. After that, it is just me. It's basically, give me my coffee, give me my newspaper, and I'm going to do my own thing for the day. And whether football season's on or not, football season or not, I will just kick back in my comfy pajamas, even buy a couple of them little dollar snacks from Walmart, and just snack on some food for a day, just some comfort food, and just relax and just have no responsibilities, no priorities, nothing that you need to handle directly that day. Because not only does it help you relax, but it also gets you mentally prepared for the week ahead. Everybody needs a break, whether you're in recovery or just a regular person who's never touched any illegal substances. Everybody needs a break. So when you're in recovery, you really do need to take that one day just to reset your week so you can be ready to rock and roll the following week. So just remember, it's not going to be a constant depression and anxiety. It's going to come in waves. And when those waves hit, you got to be prepared. And again, they can last 2-3 years into it. So Go, do those little small things. Feel accomplished. Listen, you don't have to conquer the world right away. You got plenty of time for that. Because the most important thing is that when you lay your head in bed that night, that you went to bed sober. Regardless of what you did that day, what you did or did not accomplish, going to bed sober is number one most important thing. Again, this thing can last up to 2-3 years, so do not give up. We do recover, and never forget that. You can always get at me if you guys are going through any issues at all. Wide open here on YouTube. Comment. Go to my WeDoRecoverToday.com website. Read up on some past blog articles. Comment. Hit me up through Facebook. Search by my name, Dan Salger. Or email me, dsalger1@gmail.com. That's DSULGER, the number 1, at gmail.com. I will respond back to you guys within the same day. So please reach out for help, whether it be through me, through a pastor, through NA, AA, Celebrate Recovery, whatever the case is. We have all been through it. We all know how it goes. If you need a place where someone can understand and be sympathetic to your issue, you found the right place. So again, just don't give up. That's the most important thing I can say here. So just going to wrap this video up. I know it's a little bit longer than I typically like to put videos out, but it's just a really passionate part of the recovery process for me, because I see a lot of people slide back because of PAWS. So again, it doesn't last forever. Keep your head up. We do recover. Follow me, WeDoRecoverToday.com. Hit me up on email, hit me up on Messenger, wherever it takes. Just get at me, and I will be in touch with you guys, okay? So hope you all enjoy your weekend. Much love. Your boy Dan.